Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Look, I think it's about time we had an honest conversation about XRP because some of you people are just, I'm sorry, but you're absolutely bonkers. You're completely crazy. You're living in the clouds from cuckoo land. You've something like not quite in your head because look. Just a bit of a reality check, okay? XRP is not the future. It's not going to replace Swift as a cross-border payment system. It's not going to replace the legacy finance system, okay? Just get real for a minute. Just try to be realistic with your expectations. I see a lot of people jumping into the comments on my videos because I shorted XRP back when it was at $1.50, $1.60. And yeah, I got stopped out. I got stopped out at it was around 170 something. And I said, look, I was wrong. Actually, this move has a bit of legs behind it. It has some potential. It could get up to $2. That's what I said on a stream. I didn't say I was shorting it again. I didn't say it couldn't go to $2. I said it could get there. It's now gone all the way up to whatever it was, $2.90, $2.80, 90. It's back to about $2.40, 50. Okay, fair enough. In the short term, I was wrong. I've always said markets are very unpredictable in the short term, especially when you have something like XRP, which I think has probably fairly low liquidity in a lot of places. It can pump very, very hard. A lot of this pump came over the weekend just gone. And look, obviously, there's a lot of money that is driving up the XRP token. I mean, the valuation of the XRP token is absolutely huge right now. But I just want to say, like, you guys trying to say that, I was wrong, I told you so. Look, this didn't age very well and all this kind of thing. It's like, calm down, slowly roll a little bit. XRP still hasn't made a new all-time high. It's still well under the prior all-time high from 2017, which is above $3. It's not gone to $100. It's not gone to your $589 target. It's not gone to your $10,000 per token target. Okay. It's not all of a sudden that the world is adopting the XRP standard. All right. So just chill out a little bit. You've had your moment. You've had what has been an absolutely insane pump. Congratulations. I know some of you have made some money from this. Congratulations if you've made money. If you've just got your money back, that this was an investment that you sat on for years and years and years, hoping to get out, then I hope you have taken this as an opportunity to get out because I believe that we're coming to the later stages of this XRP pump. XRP has proven itself to be an asset that literally bounces along the floor and once every 4 years has a complete pump and then a dump. Okay. This is what the history tells us about XRP, right? So, do I think that all of a sudden this time is different? No, I don't think this time is different. I think that XRP is following the same pattern it follows every single cycle where people get very excited about it. You hear all of this BS, all of these rumors floating around saying that XRP is going to take over the financial system, XRP is going to replace Swift. We've been hearing these rumors since 2017, guys. Nothing's happened. XRP hasn't made any progress. Yes, SEC, Gensler's resigned. What do you want? An award or a medal? XRP hasn't done anything. It's not going to do anything. So, I just want to give everybody a reality check. All these people that think, okay, XRP's made it. XRP is all of a sudden at the big time because it's got to number 3 on the crypto market cap. I mean, that's an impressive feat. I'm not going to lie, but people in this market will be looking to take profits on XRP. The smarter people in this market, the big money in this market, are not going to be holding XRP beyond $3. They're just not going to do it because XRP has proven itself to be unreliable and has proven to never be able to sustain market caps or prices at those levels before. And obviously, I'm going to share my screen just so we can visualize a little bit better what I'm talking about because I just don't want you guys to get stunned. I don't want you guys to get hurt. And it's going to happen to you. I know it's going to happen to you. So we can see right now XRP's number three market cap on CoinGecko, market cap of 138 billion, fully diluted of 242 billion. That's now over half what XRP's fully diluted is. Look, I mean, another 63% in the week. Obviously, 24 hours, it started to come off. Look, I mean, I just feel like we're probably going to see XRP drift back under Tether over the coming weeks and months, back under Solana, under BNB, under Dogecoin. There's obviously quite a big gap then down to where Cardano is, but I think we'll see XRP back under 100 billion market cap fairly soon. Probably, I think it will come back under where Dogecoin is. I think Dogecoin will be worth more than XRP at the end of this market cycle. So that is one prediction for you that I'm happy to stick my neck out and say, I think XRP will be out of the top six and Dogecoin will be valued as more so than XRP in the next 6 months. I'm happy to stick my neck out and say that. No doubt about it. If we then look at the charts, so we can see XRP has had this massive run up, absolutely huge run up, totally eclipsing the last bull run. Like I say, this caught me by surprise. I was expecting we'd find a little bit more resistance around $2. It's not. It's run all the way up to $3. Right now, we really, for XRP to stay bullish, we really, really need to hold above this 786. It needs to close above 786. It needs to consolidate. When have we ever seen XRP after a pump go into some sort of bullish consolidation? Look at this, straight up, straight back down again. Here, straight up, straight back down again. This is all in the space of really topped in the middle of April, and it was well on its way down in sort of May, June. So I'm thinking to myself, look, December, Jan, Feb, I think come sort of February, March, XRP is going to be back under $1.50. I wouldn't be surprised at all. And I think it's going straight back down to where it came from. So I'm going to stick my neck out on the line and say we will not get a daily or weekly close on XRP above $3.50. And I'm going to say by the end of March next year, I think XRP will be under $2, maybe under $1.50. Actually, I'm happy to say it would be under $1.50. I don't think XRP will be above $1.50. So those are my predictions. That means, yeah, it can go up, it can retest its all-time high, it can wick above $3.50. I just don't think it can sustain at these prices. And, if we're looking at targets, it could go to $5. I just can't see it going there. $4.60, I can't see it. I really, really can't see it. Maybe I'm missing something, but I can't see it. I don't see anything that would push prices of XRP up to that level. Obviously, already, I mean, we might have topped here. Already, we're starting to see this really long wick. I mean, currently, this wick is, yeah, sort of 17%. And I mean, that's not really what you want to see. If we close here with this massive wick, then I think that'll probably shake a lot of people out and potentially XRP will really start to roll over. So yeah, I mean, it could be. It's like here we kind of came down. I mean, what was this? What was this move that we saw? XRP made like a 50% correction and then went up for a retest. So could it be that this time XRP goes for the 50% correction and retests? That would take us literally down to, below $1.50, potentially down to like 140. And then could we run up again? I think so, but that wouldn't mean that we go to a new all-time high. That would just be a retest, a bearish retest to then come off again. So yeah, don't shoot the messenger. I'm just a trader. I'm a trader that knows these crypto markets extremely well. I've traded these crypto markets since back in 2017. And, trading these markets for 7 to 8 years now, I've seen how XRP behaves. Pump, dump, bounces along the floor. Pump, dump, bounces along the floor. If you want to buy XRP, if you're fanatic about it, if you love it, you buy it when it's bouncing along on the floor here, under its 200-week moving average. Okay, put a bit of money in because at some point it's probably going to do this again, and you're going to catch yourself what is a nice 5x, maybe a tad more. So if that's what you've done, fair play to you. I would definitely be thinking about taking profits if you haven't done so already. But I mean, this move for me is probably played out. Probably played out. I'm sorry to say it. And if we look at where things were here, I mean, if we look at this week here, when this week closed and it topped out, it's about 16%, not too far from the current wick we've got on the XRP chart. If we look at this one, then I mean, it was even bigger. It was about 28% wick. So, you know, for me, I don't really see how XRP holds up here. Daily, okay, it's not looking horrible. 4 hour, we're starting to potentially see a trend emerge here. If you want to call that a lower low, it's not really a lower low. So maybe clutching at straws a little bit, but we're starting to get some bearish divergence on the 4 hour, on the daily. Can't really call it bearish divergence just yet. So let's see. Obviously, this is a very powerful move. It has overextended. I do really think that XRP is likely to reverse at any time now. And I think ultimately, if you're buying XRP here, you really are playing musical chairs. You don't want to be without a seat when the music stops. This rally has been driven very hard. I mean, if you're buying XRP based on what somebody on TikTok is saying, some absolute garbage, some complete nonsense, anything to do with ISO, whatever it is, or the Swift banking system, just completely forget it. It is absolute nonsense. This is pure speculation. Look, I'm into crypto. I've been into crypto for many years, like I say, since 2017. I will be the first person to tell you that cryptocurrency is fueled entirely by speculation, fear, and greed. Okay. Stuff like this is greed. When it dumps like this, it's fear. People are panicking. It's a very difficult realm to be trading or investing in unless you have complete control of your emotions. And what that means is buying charts when they're boring and going sideways, not FOMO buying, not getting greedy up here after the price has already moved 400%, 500%, 600%, not FOMOing in two candles like this. I mean, you're just asking to lose your money. So, like I say, I hope some of you will take this as a warning. Again, you're screaming at me, telling me all how right you are. You will be right if and when XRP makes it to new highs, makes it to $5, $10, $50, $100, $200, $500. Then you can do a victory lap and say, I was right. Look, XRP is replacing Swift. You don't know what you're talking about. I think until that happens, we just need to agree that this is a very aggressive pump and it is likely not to be sustainable. And like I say, I go back to my predictions for XRP. It'll be out of the top 6 cryptocurrencies by market cap within the next 6 months. Call it by April, May next year. It will not close above $3.50. And probably by the end of next March, it will be back under $1.50. These are my, call them 3 golden predictions for XRP. So please do write to me in a few months if XRP is a lot higher, telling me how wrong I am. Up until then, perhaps I've got a few good points. And perhaps you're going to listen to me, and perhaps you want to take a look at some of the cryptocurrencies that I've mentioned in my other videos. I did an altcoin video earlier today. There's some coins in there that can definitely get you a good 5x, maybe more from their current price. A 5x on XRP, we need to take it above $10, probably towards $12, $12.50. Is that realistic? I don't think so. But if you're looking at some of the other coins I've mentioned in that video, absolutely. So if you're holding XRP and you really want to get another 2x or 3x on your money, go and check out my other videos on altcoins, those altcoins that I recommend. If you want to go a little bit more degen and you're a bit more risky, go and take a look at some of my meme coin videos. I've got everything from large cap memes to small cap memes. These will be much, much better investments for the rest of this bull run than buying XRP at these levels. You've missed the XRP trade if you didn't catch this breakout here. If you started to buy in above $1 or $1.50, you've made close to a 2x. Take your profits, rotate into something else. This is not financial advice. This is purely for entertainment purposes. I'm merely expressing my opinion and telling you what I would do with my money. I would not be holding XRP here. I'd be going into something else. Hopefully this video has been useful. Please don't forget these words, because I think in a few months you will realize that you should have paid attention to them. Have a wonderful day wherever you are. And until the next one, I'll talk to you all again soon. Bye.